Good morning. It's September 22nd, 2019. I think the only reason why Christian Cologne exists is to break up the hearts and dreams of the New York Mets. The same Christian Cologne who in 2015, in his only fucking appearance in the goddamn postseason, won Game 5 of the World Series, came up, got a 2-out single in the 8th inning off of Seth Lugo as the Mets lost 3-2. You know, the Mets didn't get their offense wasn't clicking, but they had the bases loaded in the 5th inning. Reds hackneyed threw the fucking ball around, and they couldn't get that run in. That's where this game was lost. Outstanding performance by Zach Wheeler, and then you get the damn hit by Cologne. I mean, it was an impossible task anyway for the Mets, but jeez. What a fucking way to lose. Goddamn Christian Cologne again. Yankees, meanwhile, they won 7-2. James Paxton looking good heading for the postseason, while Giancarlo Stanton hit his first home run. So, those are things the Yankees are probably going to need if they want to make a long postseason run. While the Mets were losing, so were the Chicago Cubs. 5 straight losses now for the Cubbies. As Craig Kimbrell, ouch! You know, I wanted Craig Kimbrell. Thanks, but no thanks. You can stay away. Do not come to the Mets. Do not sign Craig Kimbrell. This guy makes Ed Luz Diaz look like fucking Mariano Rivera right now. First 2 pitches, bang, bang, home run. Cardinals win 9-8. Wow, what has happened to Craig Kimbrell? He is Craig Trashbull. Rays beat the listless Red Sox 5-4 in 11 innings. It was the White Sox 5-3 winners over the Tigers. The Nationals over the Marlins 10-4. Mariners 7-6 winners over the Orioles. Angels beat the Astros 8-4. That win helps out the Yankees in their quest to try to get the best record in the American League. It was the Royals 12-5 winners over the Twins. It was the Phillies 9-4 winners over the Indians. The Brewers over the Pirates 10-1. The Brewers over the Pirates 10-1. The Brewers over the Pirates 10-1. We have a glitch in the Matrix. We have a glitch in the Matrix. We have a glitch in the Matrix. Yes, you heard that right. The Pirates and Brewers. Brewers won 2 straight games 10-1. Fucking Pittsburgh Pirates! Show some goddamn effort! I know your clothes is a fucking pedophile, but goddamn it, what the fuck? Braves 8-1 winners over the Giants. Diamondbacks 4-2 winners over the Padres. It was the A's 12-3 winners over the Rangers. A's are inching closer to clinching a playoff spot. And the Rockies beat the Dodgers 4-2. I might do an abbreviated college football this week. Friday, the top 25 action was Boise State over Air Force 30-19. And USC upsetting Utah. They were a home dog, if you believe that or not. 30-23. On Saturday, Notre Dame, with their long losing streak against top 5 teams, put forth a tremendous effort. I mean, they had a halftime lead and were only down 6, but they just couldn't get the winning score. You see, that's the difference here, is that Georgia's got more depth and more talent. And then you go into Athens. I mean, it's not overall not a bad showing by the Irish. They only lost 23-17, but that's why there might be a top 10 team, but right now they're just not a top 5 program. And to get to the top 5, they need to find something else. I mean, it's probably academic standards that holds Notre Dame back, but it's also the academic standards that make Notre Dame the class university it has. So it's almost like a catch-22 now. I mean, look at the top teams. It's Clemson, Alabama, Georgia. I mean, in those schools, if you do the entrance exam is spell your name, and they give you the letters. Speaking of Clemson, they beat Charlotte 52-10, and Alabama 49-7 over Southern Miss. LSU has an offensive clicking right now as they slammed Vanderbilt 66-38. Speaking of offenses clicking, Justin Fields 6 touchdowns in the second quarter as Ohio State beat Miami of Ohio 76-5. Boy, they love bullying those other schools from the Buckeye State, don't they? Auburn beat Texas A&M 28-20. I am a disappointment. Boy, Texas A&M. You want to talk about a team that just can't. Texas A&M. I mean, they're forever stuck maybe in the lower half of the top 25. They never win. Even at home, can never win a big game. Florida, 34-3 winners over Tennessee. It was Michigan with an absolute dud of a performance, down 28-0 at halftime. Outmanned, out-physicaled, out-shoved around. Shea Patterson put the ball on the ground. Ball on the ground, looking like a fool. Your ball on the ground. Ball on the ground. Ball on the ground. Michigan looking like a fool with the quarterback and his ball on the ground. Can Jim Harbaugh days be numbered in Michigan? I think that the fan base of University of Michigan in Ann Arbor has got to be sick and tired of Mr. Khaki Man and the damn Michigan Wolverines not even being competitive when it comes to big games. I mean, jeez Louise. This is Michigan. This is Michigan. They're going to get killed by Ohio State again. It's not even, you can't even call it a rivalry anymore, the way Ohio State dominates Michigan. Texas survived a scare against Oklahoma State 36-30. It was Pitt rallying to beat Central Florida 35-34. Oregon beat Stanford 21-6. Stanford off to a terrible 1-3 start. In the craziest game of the year, UCLA down 49-17 in the third quarter, rallies to win 67-63. Not a lick of defense played. Anthony Gordon, 9 touchdowns in the loss. Of course, Washington State helped UCLA by putting the ball on the ground 6 times. 6 turnovers, including 1, up 3, with the ball on it with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Oh, Gardner Minshew, where are you now? Virginia, 28-17 winners over Old Dominion. Washington, 45-19 over BYU. It was Cal going into Starkville, and are they in Starkville? Or is that the other one? Well, going into Mississippi and beating up on the Ole Miss Rebels 28-20. Damn, that suck. It was Colorado with an upset over Arizona State 34-31, and SMU 4-0 for the first time in ages, beating TCU 41-38. And of course, Rutgers, once again, losers at home. And it's time to take the ashes and put them out on the curb. As ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Boston College 30-16 winners over Rutgers, and in the only time Rutgers actually scored a touchdown in the game, they almost knocked their quarterback out. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm not going to go for the full round the NCAA. I think just cutting it short is going to be a little bit better. Less is more, I figure. You tell me what you want. In the future, do you want me to do the full NCAA or just the top 25 plus Rutgers? So anyway, our 3 stars are Dorian Thompson-Robinson, who had 7 touchdowns, 5 in the air, 2 on the ground, in that UCLA comeback. Anthony Gordon, who had 9 touchdowns and lost because their team couldn't play any defense. And Jamar Chase, who had 4 touchdown receptions for LSU. Today's birthday shout-out goes to one manager who got his shot and became a Hall of Famer, Tommy Lasorda, who turns 92, and a guy who never got a shot because he couldn't keep his hands off his wife, Wally Bachman, who turns 60. And we take a look back to 1969, when Willie Mays became the 2nd player in baseball history with 600 homers. Yes, Willie Mays, 600 homers on this date, 1969. Check out the story at Barstool Sports and Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives.